In this video, I'm going to talk about how to form the most basic chords on the guitar, your major chords and your minor chord triads. You might know a few chords already on the guitar, and you might just wonder why those shapes are the way they are and why we're choosing those specific notes to create those chords. Well, the thing is, these guitar chords are all formed using scales. You might have heard of scales, you might even know a few, but you might not necessarily know that these scales are how we form other things on the guitar, like chords. People often associate learning scales on the guitar with learning how to play lead guitar, learning how to improvise and play solos, which is true, but scales are also used to create basically everything in music, from chord progressions to chords themselves. So that's where we're going to start to be able to understand how to form major chords and minor chords. So let's look at the major scale first, and let's pick a key to play in. We're going to use the key of A for this video. We're going to use A major as our first example. So let's play the A major scale. That obviously starts on our A root note on the 5th fret. And there's all 7 notes of the A major scale along with the 8th, the octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's important to give the notes numbers for this video and for understanding how we form these chords, because there's 7 notes in the major scale, but to create an A major chord out of the A major scale, we're only going to take 3 of those. We're going to take a root note, a 3rd, and a 5th. And that's all we need to create an A major chord. In this case, we're going to start with our root note again, which is A, the most important note. We're not going to use the 2nd, but we are going to use the 3rd. No 4th, but we are going to use the 5th. And we don't need the 6th or the 7th. So root, 3rd, 5th. So those 3 notes are the only ones we need to play the chord, and in this case we've got an A, a C sharp, and an E. And that is why if we look at an A major chord, that's why all of our fingers are pressed on the 2nd fret of the guitar on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string, along with playing the open A string and the high E. Because if we have a look at all of those notes within that chord, we've got an open A, the next one is an E on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, then we've got another A, an octave, and then the next string, the 2nd string on the guitar, we're playing that C sharp note, the major 3rd, and then obviously another E. So if we look at the numbers of that chord, we've got a 1, a 5, another 1, a 3, and a 5. So even though we're playing 5 strings on the guitar, 5 notes, we're actually only playing 3 notes because some of them are duplicates, with a root, a major 3rd, and a 5th. Okay, now let's look at the minor scale and how to form minor chords. Again, if we're in the key of A, this time we're going to play the A minor scale, also known as the A natural minor scale. And that sounds a little bit like this. Also contains 7 notes, just like the major scale, with an 8th, an octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To play and form a minor chord, we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did with the major scale. We're going to take a root, a 3rd, and a 5th. The root and the 5th are exactly the same in the minor scale as they are in the major scale, so those notes are the same. But this time round, the 3rd is the one that is different, and the 3rd is the note that is going to characterize it as minor. And the difference between the 3rd of a major scale and a minor scale is that the minor 3rd is a semitone lower than the major 3rd. So that's why it sounds the way it does and has that different tone to it. That is our minor 3rd note, which is a semitone below the major 3rd, which we said a second ago when we looked at the major chord was a C sharp. In the minor scale, it is just C. So again, we're going to take the same ingredients, if you like, and we're going to take a root, a 3rd, and a 5th, this time from the natural minor scale, which gives us an A minor chord. We change the C sharp to a C, which is going to change the entire feel of the chord and the entire sound of it. So A minor. Again, if we go through the notes there, we have a root, a 5th, another root, a minor 3rd, and another 5th. And even though we are playing 5 strings still, 5 individual notes, we are actually only still playing 3 notes because some of them are duplicates. It doesn't matter when you're playing a major chord or a minor chord how many duplicate notes you do have. All that matters is that you have at least one of each of those notes in that chord, a root, a third, and a fifth. So that is how to form a minor chord. If you want to learn more about the whole guitar in a guided step-by-step process, then check the link in the description, which will take you to our online learning platform where you can become a member. Also, clicking that link will get you a nice free 7-day trial. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please click the like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and hopefully we'll see you next time.